Hey you guys, I am back and I really want to start off by saying thank you. I feel like thank you isn't enough, but there really isn't another word to use. Really, with all my heart, to all of you that took the time to email me, message me on social media, comment on my posts, and let me know that you were thinking of me. Thank you from really the bottom of my heart. I'll be honest, I had a shitty last 6 months for sure, really shitty. And my brain tumor was just the icing on the cake, really. But I'm good. I am 13 weeks post craniotomy. And the scar is healing nicely. My hair is growing. I don't know that I'm gonna grow my hair out. I had intended to, but I know that this scar tells a story. I know that this scar says something about who I am and what I've been through. And I also know that there are a lot of people out there that have been through similar things that can't hide it. It's definitely changed things for me. And I'm so grateful that the tumor was confirmed to be benign. And other than going in for MRIs and checkups, I'm okay. It's taken a long time for me to say that I'm okay and actually feel like I feel okay. And obviously a lot of other things have kind of happened over the last few months to get me here. And I'm excited to share some stuff with you. The first thing is after saying thank you, I do want to let you know that I apologize for not being more consistent on my posts and also not as consistent connecting with those of you that had reached out to me. Moving forward, I'm going to be doing a YouTube video / vlog every single week. I'm going to be doing my podcast again every single week, and I will be doing a written blog or a written thing on my WordPress site. I've started doing a ketogenic diet. I think I'm probably going to continue with it. I'm still not 100% sold on it. My reason for making the change, and I'm doing an entire separate video on the diet and how I've been eating, but my main reason for making the change was because it is supposed to help with brain health, and there's a lot of studies specifically dealing with autism, anxiety, those kinds of things. If you haven't seen a movie on Netflix, documentary called The Magic Pill, check it out. It will give you a little bit more information. I really think the big piece though is no more processed foods and no more sugar, period. Even if I don't stick to the ketogenic diet, I am gonna continue to eat organic, free-range, natural foods as much as possible. I downsized, I moved. As most of you know, I had a situation with an ex-boyfriend, and I had said to the police that I didn't feel safe. I said I don't feel safe. He was friends with people in my building, and supposedly my dog sent me a birthday card and a letter. Supposedly. The police say there's not enough information to confirm that the letters actually belong to my ex-boyfriend, but somehow those letters showed up and scared me, absolutely scared me. So I sold my house, I moved. I don't want to give him anything to jeopardize my life or get the strong road when it comes to this case. I moved. In the process, I have completely downsized, and my condo was only 595 square feet. So I've downsized even more. You guys know, if you were following me, I was looking at buying an RV. Well, I bought an RV and it's arrived in Vancouver, in Langley yesterday, and I wasn't supposed to know. They hadn't actually kind of checked it into the system. So I did get a quick little sneak peek at it, but unfortunately, I don't have a vehicle or the time to go pick it up until next Friday. So I'm excited and looking forward to it, but it gives me the next 8 days or so to just finish getting everything with my life in order. I'm renting a room, and my entire life basically fits in a room. I'm terrified. I'm actually, for the first time in my life, terrified about making this choice. But what's a more predominant feeling for me, what is stronger for me, is the excitement of being able to have a home and being able to travel with it. I think that's been something I've struggled with my whole life, is creating a home, and what does that home look like? I like to come home to my bed and my things and the things that make me feel comfortable. Having an RV, having this travel trailer with my bed and my kitchen utensils and my towels and my stuff, being able to then take it to anywhere in Canada, the United States, Mexico, even further, has got me so excited. So excited, I have no words. That's really it. I guess to wrap this up, I just wanted to do an updated video. What I want to say to you guys is this. Like I said, I'm going to be updating here on YouTube every week. I'm gonna have some very intentional lifestyle type videos. Obviously, I have access to some really amazing cars, but now with my new travel trailer, I have booked a lot of trucks. And I'm going to be towing my trailer and being able to actually put some of these trucks to work and see what they can do. I've never done that before. It's going to be a learning curve for me, a huge learning curve for me. And I'm going to be videotaping, recording it, and posting 99% of it. I'll probably break down and cry. I'll probably have some really interesting experiences, but it's going to be fun, and it takes my job as an automotive journalist kind of into a different category, a different direction, if you will. And so I'm going to rebrand and rename my YouTube channel, all of my social media, and what I'm doing to have more of a lifestyle travel theme to it. Not going to be an automotive journalist, not going to be a lifestyle blogger, not going to be a personal trainer, any of these specific niches. I'm going to bring it all together into one common theme, and that is going to be lifestyle and road trips. And obviously for me, lifestyle, a big piece of that is health and fitness. And with automotive and my love for adventure and trying new things, road trips it makes sense, it works. That's a little bit of the theme that I'm going to be going for. I'm going to be learning along the way. I'm going to be learning a lot more about YouTube videos, learning a lot more about social media, and I'm going to be learning a shit ton about RV living and towing in general. For those of you that are going to watch this channel for car reviews, they're not really full car reviews. Like I said, I'm looking more at lifestyle pieces and some of the more interesting, fun, kind of exciting things that I will get to do when I have some of these vehicles. It's not going to be a learning channel or an information channel for RVing really either. I've been laughing with my friends and family that it's probably going to be a comedy show, because in all of my years, 10 plus years of being an automotive journalist, I've only had the opportunity to tow items on 2 occasions. This is going to be huge for me, huge. And I'm going to record it. I'm going to share it as I learn and as I go along, because the one thing I've realized from talking to people that do RV travel or are buying boats, doing towing, is how society has changed in how we learned. I sat down with my friend Cindy's parents, and they used to RV down to Mexico all the time. And I stopped and I thought, how 20 years ago, how did people learn how to do this stuff? I mean, I'm joking, but yet serious. Did you go to the library and look things up in the Dewey Decimal System? You'd have to talk to people. You'd have to trust the salesperson. You'd have to, I think you failed a lot. I think the way the world used to be is there was a lot of failures that people were actually learning from. And the cool thing is I have access, we have access, you have access to all of this information on Google and YouTube and social media nowadays, that there's no excuses to not do stuff. Everything that I've been doing with my YouTube channel, editing the channel, learning to use Final Cut Pro, trying to figure out Google Analytics and analytics for all my social media, all of this stuff it's accessible online. So is learning how to so is learning how to hook up the Blackwater hose tank on a trailer for your poop and pee. I'm doing a whole separate video on the trailer, and that I thought that there was a toilet fairy. I'm gonna just say toilet fairy. I had no idea what you do with your poop and a pee in a toilet in a trailer. I just thought it went in the toilet. And I get it. People have asked, what did you think happened when it went out of the toilet? And I just never really gave it a thought. It's gonna be a learning curve. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there making fun. Haters gonna hate. And on that note, I've gotten some really shitty, nasty emails in, and it's really been hard to let that go. It's really been hard to ignore it. And it's made me realize, even as an adult, that bullies are still out there and life still sucks whether you're 14 or 40. We just have to learn to be stronger. Yeah, I really wish that bullies and trolls on the internet would stop, but at the end of the day, I've had to learn to not give a fuck, really. And months ago, years ago, these things drove me crazy. They kept me up at night. They gave me anxiety. I was constantly worried about what people thought. And life is too short. Life is too short to worry about what everyone else thinks. And fuck it. This is my life. I'm living this life and making these choices for me. I love cars. I love road trips. I love traveling. I love connecting with people. I love inspiring and motivating people. And I also really appreciate the fact that I'm healthy. I am healthy, and I have a lot of information to share about my struggles, and healthy in a way that not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Part of the issues with my ex was that he made me think I was crazy. And you know what? I probably am a little bit crazy. I'm realizing now that depending on what your definition of crazy is, I think we're all a little bit crazy. I thought that my panic attacks and anxiety, I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought there was something wrong with me. He made me feel like there was something wrong with me. But there are so many people out there that get anxiety. There are so many people out there that have these panic attacks. I know that we're not crazy. It's life. Sometimes life is fucking shitty and hard to deal with, and it's scary. It is. That's just the truth of it. And we all choose to handle it differently. We all feel differently. We are all affected differently. And I don't know. Maybe it really bothered me, and I'm still having a hard time with some of his comments about me being a fucking crazy bitch. It's hard. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy in the way that's been diagnosed crazy. I've seen a doctor. I've seen a therapist because my ex told me to. I did. And neither one of them have been able to say there's anything medically wrong with me. I'm emotional, I'm weird, and I think outside of the box. I sold my condo. I downsized from 595 square feet, and I bought a 30-foot travel trailer after never, ever even having spent one night in a trailer. I have no idea what I'm doing. And for the rest of the world, a lot of you are gonna think that is crazy, that is weird. But I know from talking to people, I know from connecting with people, I know already that more people out there think what I'm doing is freaking awesome than crazy. I just have to follow my heart. I'm not hurting anyone. And Jasper and I are gonna have a really good time. Sorry if this was 15 minutes of rambling, but thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I will be updating this channel with the name and consistent videos starting next week. As always, you guys, if you have questions, if you have comments, my goal is to be as integral and honest with you as I can. I don't want to sugarcoat life. I'm not proud sometimes of the things I've done or the mistakes that I've made, but we all do it. And my intention to connect with you, my intention to share with everyone is so that you don't feel so alone. So you don't feel like there's something wrong with you. So you're not afraid like I was, and sometimes I am. That's really it. That is really it. So if you're not already following me on social media, please find me on Instagram. It's just laceylee.elliott, my name. And I will be starting a Facebook page and updating my website. I don't think I mentioned that yet. I'm super thankful for a phenomenal web guy. His name is James. The company is Caliber Media. He is redoing my whole entire site. It's gonna have a new look, a new feel, and again, that kind of that underlying theme of lifestyle, road trips, and fitness and well-being on the website, and that is going to get launched. I'm gonna say September 1st. September 1st is safe. I'd like to get it done sooner, but there's a lot of updates that I'm making. But September 1st, laceyleeelliott.com. That's LACEYELLIOTT.com. The new look, the new feel will be launched. It's gonna change a little bit with my YouTube channel, and I really cannot wait to share it with you guys. Here's the thing. Live every day, 365 days a year, with intention and with integrity. And remember, it doesn't matter the direction that you choose or the choices that you make. Just make a choice. Take the first step. Find the initiative that you need, the motivation that you need to just take the first step. Because sometimes that's just the hardest part.